Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. So today we're going to be making this wonderful summer shawl. It's a net pattern and you can see the wonderful colors that we have for today. So if you want to make it all by yourself, make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so here is my Creative Melange Around Wonder Wall. And we have here 200 grams, 640 meters, so a lot. And it's 51% virgin wool, 49% acrylic. And you can see here it's made in Italy and the recommended hook size is 5 millimeters. And I'll be doing it in a bit bigger one. So this one is the, let me zoom in, I hope you can see it, 12 millimeter one. And that's what we're gonna be using today to make it very light, and the color number, if you want the exact same one, is 3. Okay, so here are the colors, and I love the gradient. I'm really excited to use it. Here's the beginning thread, so we can get started right away. So I'm gonna start with 5 chains for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to do a yarn over, go into the very first one and do a treble. So we go through with our hook and then actually a half treble. So we go through all 3 loops on our hook. And you can see here the half treble now, the shorter side right here, and the 2 longer sides or the chains. Okay, let's continue. So again, 5 chains. That's how we always start a new row. Then we're gonna turn. And let me just see what the right side is. Okay, I think I figured it out. There we go. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do a regular single crochet. Then we're gonna do 3 chains. And a half treble in here. And that way we get a symmetrical shape, and I'm going to show you in a moment what we have, just a sec. I gotta fix it, so we had here the 3 chains and now comes a half treble. Okay, so this is what we have. Let's summarize really quick. So we have here the first row or the first round with the 5 chains and the half treble. Then we have here the 5 chains again, then a single, 3 chains, and here a half treble. So basically what we do is here this longer section or the 5 chains have the same length as the 3 chains that are here at the end plus the little half treble. So that's how we achieve the symmetrical look. And now we can do that all over again. So we're doing 5 chains. That's how we're always going to start a new row. Then we're going to turn and we can go into this first section, do a single, then 3 chains and another single here. And you can see here we have 2 done, so we need 1 more. The number of sections is always the same as the number of rows. So we're doing 3 chains and a yarn over, go in and do a half treble. And then we have our row number 3 done. And this is what it looks like. So the beginning and the end have the length of 5 chains, so at the end we do a half treble, at the beginning we do 2 chains instead because we can't start with a half treble, and in between we always have 3 chains and singles to separate. Okay, let's do row number 4. So again, 5 chains for the height, and then we're going to turn, then we're going to do a single into the first section, 3 chains and single into the next section, and we're going to keep repeating that. So in the 4th row, we're going to do it 1 more time after this. Okay, so we have another single here, and then we do 3 chains and a half treble at the end. Okay, and then we have this as a result. So it's gonna look more like a shawl when you do several more rows, but it's very light. You can see how big it is. That's why we're using a much bigger hook size than was recommended, because we don't want it to be tight. We want it to be this fluffy. And here I am several rows later, so you can see the color gradient developing nicely and just the general look of the whole thing, as well as the texture. So it's still very light, as we talked, and this is exactly what we want. I've been repeating the same thing pretty much that you've seen in the first 4 rows. Of course, the number of 3 chains and singles in between increases, but apart from that, it's all the same thing. So I'm gonna do a bit more and then I'll be back with an update. Okay, welcome back. So here we have our shawl, and you can see it's a pretty nice size. I think this is where I'm gonna stop for today. So of course what we're gonna do is shorten the thread, pull it out, tighten to keep it all in place. But I wanted to show you the texture first. When you stretch it out, it looks really, really cool. I really like the effect. And also when you let it go, it has a really lovely stretchy look. And you can see here all of the colors that are very nicely playing together with this pattern, and I'm really excited to wear this. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is shorten the thread, like I said, pull it out, tighten a little bit to make sure everything stays in place. Then I'm gonna weave that in when I'm all done. And yeah, when we do that, we can also weave in the beginning. But apart from that, our shawl is already done and ready to be worn. So you can see here what it looks like. And yeah, I think it's really wonderful. I love the colors. I'm really excited about the colors. It's a very subtle color change every time, but it still yields a wonderful effect. Here is the little beginning tail that we had, that we started with. And this is what it looks like when you put it all together. So when you wear it around your neck, you can wear it like this, or you can stretch it out and cover your back, for example. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think, and yeah, subscribe to our channel. If you do, don't forget the notification bell and you'll always get notified when we post something new. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!